Episode 1, Introduction to Taxonomy. Domains and Kingdoms.
Today, we dive into the fascinating world of taxonomy, exploring how scientists classify and organize the diversity of life on Earth. In this episode, we'll start with the broadest levels of classification, domains and kingdoms. Let's get started. Taxonomy is the science of classifying organisms. It's essential for understanding the relationships between different forms of life and for communicating about biodiversity. Imagine a giant tree of life, where every branch represents a different group of organisms. Taxonomy helps us map this tree and understand how all living things are connected. The classification system is hierarchical, starting from the broadest category, domain, and narrowing down to the most specific category, species.
Let's begin with the highest level of classification, domains.
Traditionally, all living organisms were classified into two main groups, prokaryotes and eukaryotes. However, in the late 20th century, advancements in molecular biology led to a groundbreaking discovery. Carl Woese, an American microbiologist, played a pivotal role in reclassifying the domains in the 1970s, challenging the traditional view. Scientists realized that there was a third distinct group of organisms, which led to the establishment of the three domains of life: bacteria, archaea, and eukarya. Bacteria and archaea are both prokaryotes, meaning they lack a true nucleus. They are single-celled organisms with significant genetic and biochemical differences. Bacteria are ubiquitous and incredibly diverse, inhabiting various environments on Earth. They play vital roles in ecosystems and human health, from aiding in digestion to causing diseases. Archaea, on the other hand, are often found in extreme environments such as hot springs, salt lakes, and deep-sea vents. They have unique adaptations that allow them to thrive in these harsh conditions. Eukarya includes organisms with complex cells that have a nucleus. This domain encompasses plants, animals, fungi, and protists. These three domains represent the most fundamental divisions in the tree of life, separating organisms based on major differences in their cellular structures and genetics.
Next, let's explore the 6 kingdoms within these domains.
Each kingdom groups organisms based on shared characteristics. First, the kingdoms bacteria and archaea correspond directly to their respective domains, containing all bacteria and archaea. The protista kingdom includes a diverse group of eukaryotic organisms. Most protists are unicellular, but some, like algae, are multicellular. They can be found in water and other moist environments. The fungi kingdom consists of eukaryotic organisms that decompose organic matter. This includes molds, mushrooms, and yeasts, which play vital roles in ecosystems and human industries. The plantae kingdom includes all multicellular, photosynthetic organisms. Plants range from tiny mosses to towering trees and form the basis of most ecosystems. Finally, the Animalia kingdom comprises all multicellular organisms that ingest food. This kingdom includes a vast array of animals, from sponges and insects to birds and mammals. Understanding these kingdoms helps us appreciate the incredible diversity of life and the different ways organisms have adapted to their environments. Now, let's dive into some advanced concepts and common questions about taxonomy. One fascinating aspect is the evolutionary relationships between domains and kingdoms. Scientists use genetic studies to trace these relationships and build a more accurate tree of life. A common question is, why do some organisms get reclassified? As our technology and understanding improve, we sometimes discover that organisms we thought were similar are actually quite different genetically. For example, did you know there's a phenomenon called carcinization, where different groups of crustaceans have independently evolved into crab-like forms? It's a great example of convergent evolution, where unrelated organisms develop similar traits. This ongoing refinement is part of the dynamic nature of science, constantly evolving as we learn more about the natural world. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the basics of taxonomy.
Understanding domains and kingdoms is just the beginning.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and if you've liked 5 or more of our videos, then consider subscribing for more fascinating content. In our next episode, we'll explore the concept of phylum and see how it helps us categorize the diversity of life even further. See you next time.